It's important to not only eat healthy food, but proper portions as well. But in the age of supersizes and mega meals, how much is too much? A muffin should be the size of a tennis ball, but this is what's sold in most cafes. A cookie should be the size of 2 poker chips. And fruit should be the size of a baseball. So are you overeating?
Over the years, everything has expanded. So what our normal concept of a portion is has been greatly skewed. Always assume that the portions are going to be, especially at a restaurant, double and maybe triple what you actually need to eat. So it's always good to share meals with people or, share a few appetizers. So you're feeling like you're getting a lot of different choices on the menu, but the portions are still kept within reason. Or, you pack it up and take it home, half of it, so you have, 2 meals out of 1.
If we are what we eat, we would be
a nice, juicy hamburger.
The ice cream and the candy bars.
Fried, deep fried, burritos, chocolates.
Pastry and cake and milk.
If you want to cut cholesterol and lower blood pressure, you must undergo a meal makeover and create a new identity.
I am a bowl of oatmeal. That's the only consistent thing I've been eating over the past little while. Every morning, I'll have some oatmeal in the morning, and hopefully that'll bring my cholesterol down.
Green mixed salad.
Well, I guess I could say celery at the moment.
A piece of broccoli.
It's tough to trade in sweet treats for broccoli and Brussels sprouts. According to our expert nutritionist, you don't have to eliminate everything.
We always have to be wary of any kind of diet program that encourages you to cut out whole food groups, because there is government guidance regarding the food pyramid, which means that you need all of the food groups in your diet to achieve the vitamins, the minerals, and all of your protein and energy needs. The foods that have the greatest amounts of energy are going to be complex carbohydrates. And that's going to be quite important if you're increasing your exercise. That includes things like pastas and rice and bread, and certain fruits like bananas. Rather than having refined grains like white bread and white flour products, we can have whole grains. Whole wheat bread, whole grain rice and pasta, which would be higher fiber and a better source of nutrition, but still give you that long-term energy.
The kids kind of do whatever we do, which is kind of a little scary kind of thing, because we eat bad, they eat bad. So, picking up a really healthy lifestyle eating, like they naturally get, the whole wheat breads instead of the whites, and it just kind of spools off to them. There's not as many sweets in the kitchen. We give them a little more leeway to have a little extra sweets than we do, but for the most part, they eat healthy when we do.
Don't go to the frozen food section. I stay clear of that, and I don't go by the juice section as well either, because a lot of the juices are high in sugar. They may say natural, but they're high in sugar.
Sometimes we think a 16-ounce or a 20-ounce bottle is 1 serving, but if you look at the label, there's actually 2.5 servings in that bottle. So check the serving size.
I really think getting the cholesterol checks and our blood pressure checked and then speaking to the nutritionist right after, I really think that made me think of food more in how it's affecting my health. Instead of thinking of, oh, that's great, I want to eat that for right now, I think of, well, okay, yeah, but actually that's harmful to me. So I think the nutritional information is just allowing me to make smart, healthy decisions.
You can keep track of your snacks by jotting your diet down and not eating after hours.
A lot of times we underestimate how much that we're eating. So when you are making the commitment to write down, you're not judging yourself, you're just simply writing down everything that you eat, when you eat it, give some kind of estimation how much. You can start seeing patterns in your own eating behaviors. And particularly if you're not achieving the goal that you were setting out and you can't figure out why, that's a good practice to highlight. Maybe there are some things that you didn't realize that you could now go back and start to address. It's good practice to get the majority of your calories earlier in the day so that you're not going to bed and having all these calories on board that you're not using, because then your body will store it as fat. It takes about 2 hours for your stomach to empty after you've eaten, and that will also help from a digestive perspective as well, that you won't be having acid reflux during the night.
If you look at the results, once you start getting into the program, you look at your results, you look in the mirror, you like what you see. That motivates you. It motivates you to continue to try to do better, to try to lose more, to try to get in better shape.
So what if you want to eat out instead of packing a lunch? Some restaurants, such as Solana, offer healthy selections. Otherwise, don't let a menu deceive you. Calories add up on salads. Make sure you request a dressing on the side. Also, avoid cream, cheese, or butter-based sauces. And if you don't know what something contains, make sure you ask.